Hi there again, class. I'm Mike Kuhn, and this is going to be my demonstration speech. If you got to watch my video last week, you would know that I work for a company named Xeris Incorporated, and we make various kinds of inks and coatings for our customers to then print. So this week, I'm going to demonstrate how my company matches color. Now, I'm going to make one guarantee to you right before we get started, that each and every one of you has either seen, touched, or purchased the product that we provide in some sort of roundabout way. You might be scratching your head thinking, I've never heard of Xeris, but you'll understand by the time I'm done. The important thing for matching color is that you need to have some essential equipment in front of you. Also, there are 3 stages of matching color, but let's go over the equipment real quick. We need some cups, we need some water, we need a gram scale since we do everything measured in grams on a small scale, and then make a formula so then on a big scale we can make our product. We need a handheld proofer for making prints and so we can see the color and how it will be printed. Calculators usually recommended, a printing mask, and a color book. Now the color book is important because our customers, the printers, will get a request from their customers, the big customer in this picture, and request a certain color out of this book. That's important for us because then everybody's on the same page. It can be relayed from them to our customer, then to us, and we can all be talking about the same color. Today, for example, we're going to be weighing up and demonstrating a red. Now, the first thing that we need to do is get a cup and then select our material. This is the step 1 of the procedure that I was talking about. Selecting the material is probably one of the most important things we do because it dictates the price of our product. Now, there are many things that we can pick from, but there's only usually 1 or 2, maybe 3 ways to get to the color, so we want to choose the most cost-effective ways. I already know how to get this color, so I'm just going to skip a few steps and know that we need this, and these 2 products. Now, I'd like to talk a minute about this particular product because it is essentially the base of all ink that we make. Back in Ohio at our home plant, this is in several different products, but here, since we are live in one of my customers' facilities, we've already combined this to make simplistic weigh-ups. What this does is allows us to dry on press, to keep the ink fluid on press. It has defoamer in it. It has wet resistance, so that way if any water gets on the ink, it doesn't necessarily smear it. And it also has bactericide, so there's no molding involved. So let's go ahead and dive right into the weigh-up. Now what we need to do is establish what certain amounts of these will add up to get the color that we want. Knowing what I know already, I pretty much know how to get this color. So let's just go ahead and see how it comes out. You know, a significant amount of this stuff right here just because it is the base of the ink. Now, this product I'm about to use right now provides a little bit of opacity so that way the color is more stringent and can stand out on the paper. That's good. Now this one right here, need to open that in order for it to work. This is what's known as a pigment. Pigment is basically color, a certain shade, what we know this as blue shade red. So we're going to go ahead and add that. We are weighing up a red after all. And that should do it. Then lastly, I need a little bit of orange to provide some yellow value and make it a little stronger. That should do it. Now that step right there is our initial weigh-up. It's very important. It gives us a starting point for where we want to be, and it'll dictate the rest of our formula. So for all purposes for this demonstration, I have a finished weigh-up prepared. And this product is something that we make frequently, so I know that this color is good. Here's a print of this color. This is the next step in the process, making the print. What I'll do is I'll take this Analox, apply a little bit of ink, grab one of our print masks that has our emblem on the bottom, and then I'll make a print. Like I showed you just previously, this is what it'll look like towards the end. Now, we'll send this off to our customer, and they'll either approve or ask us to tweak it a little bit here or there, and what all that means is that we either need to add a little bit more red, a little bit more orange, or maybe something else that they see that they needed. After that part is accomplished, we then can narrow down our 100% permanent formula. Much like this right here, we have our products that are in the ink and a certain percentage up to 100%, so that way we can duplicate this process every time. Now a lot of the times we're working on a big scale, which is why you see behind me these totes, what we call them, which are pigments, and they get shipped in at about 2,500 pounds a piece. So you can see we're making large amounts of this product. Now at the beginning I promised you that this red you have either seen, touched, or purchased in your lifetime. This is the exact same red. We provide the ink for the Burger King wraps along with a number of fast food industry wrappers. And if you haven't touched or felt or purchased this one, I'm sure you've purchased another one that we most likely provided our ink for. Now that is the process of matching a color for our customer, and you've seen the finished product. You know that we have certain materials, we have certain instruments, we have our formulas, and we have our drawdowns that all are part of the process. I'd like to thank you guys for being with me, and I hope you were able to learn something. Thank you.